Good night, everybody. I know this is pretty late. We're 10:42 at night. It's all right. Yep. See the fresh cut. Don't mind the glasses. This ain't the real deal. Holyfield, but I just want to make a quick live video. It's not that quick, but it's something that I've been thinking of all day today. So, pros and cons for freelance photographers and videographers. Pros for freelance and pros for like working for a company, some kind of wedding business. I've worked for this one company. I've done five weddings for them for the past 2 or 3 years, and I've done a dozen stuff like freelance, work for myself type of thing with other people, but for no company. So let me see. Pro number one for freelance. Work for yourself, photographer slash videographer. Pro for work for yourself. Everybody says this. And this I'm also gonna write this on my I don't know if I could. Oh yeah, there we go. So I just made a board here. This is all March gigs so far. And these are don't mind these. These are just projects I'm editing. I have a bunch so far. So let's see. Pros for work for self. Of course, everybody say this. Money. Hold on. Money. Yes, that's true. You can. You can. You can. What I'm thinking of. You can do your own. Make your own price. So that's automatically a con for a company. You can't. You cannot. You cannot. I don't even have enough space on there, but I'm trying. Can't come up with your own price when it comes to that shit. You can't do that. So yeah, you can't do that. Um, Sammy boy, what's goody? Ninja boy, what's gooder? What's gooder? Um, let's see. Pros. Okay, pros for a company. So if you work for a company, they do they do pay for your travels. So let me put that. Pay for travel, whether it be um, if you take an Uber, yes, they do. They do. They pay for if you work for a company. If it's a big company or whatever, yeah, the wedding companies they do pay for your travel. If you're driving, they pay for your gas. They pay for whatever mileage. They pay for travel, gas, Ubers, because I've done that a couple times. I've taken a couple Ubers far out. I live in Boston, and I've taken an Uber all the way to um let's say a different part of Massachusetts, like Sandwich, Ipswich, um far out, like an hour and a half away, and they have paid gas. That's one pros for working for a company. What's for freelance? Pro for freelance, you let's see, time. Of course, time comes with money. So, comma You come up with your own price when you work for yourself. You come up with your own time. I say, oh, I'll only work for 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours. If it work for a company, which is a con, they tell you straight up, um, you have to come, you have to come on the job site, which isn't bad. I don't think that's a con, but I'll put it anyways. Um, have to work. I need a bigger board than this. Have to set up so that way you could come in early, extra early. Whereas, let me see. Yeah, have to come on the to site earlier, way earlier than usual. If you work for a company, you have to come in like 5 hours earlier than anything, which is stupid. But you have to set up. You have to do all kind of extra stuff. Freelance pros. Oh yeah, make your own time. Forgot to write that. Make your own time time slot. What are you doing? So I'm just making a my board is messed up. So these are for my wedding photographers and videographers. So I'm doing the pros, cons of working for self. So working for self, easy. You make your own money. You come up with your own price if you work for yourself. If you work for a company, they come up with their price. Cons. Work for yourself. Work for yourself. I came up with some good ones too. And now I can't think of it. Um let's see. Freelance. If you work for yourself, what's a con? Damn. Okay, so here's one. Here's a con. So if you work for yourself, you might need two or three different. No, that's not even a con. You could come up with either by yourself or bring like an extra. You could bring an assistant, which is not even a con either. Oh, okay. So if you work for a company, here's a pro actually because I hate doing this shit. So if you work for a company and you are a videographer or a photographer, especially a video for my videographers out there, you have to edit. They edit. The company edit. Somebody else. They have their. So I want to put hired editor. That's one. So that's all. So when you work for yourself, you have to edit, or you could go on Fiverr and hire somebody. But most likely, I have to edit it. So that's a one con for freelance. You have to. That's kind of a con, but not really. If you actually love to edit, that's a pro. But for me, generally, I don't like editing videos or photos. I hate that shit. And I have to write small because this shit is small. It's a small board. You have to edit your own. Edit. I'll just put videos. Um, pro. What's another pro for freelance? I said you could make your own price, make your own time. Um, you're basically your own boss. But when you work for self, Okay, so here's another one. You have to damn near everything comes out of your pocket. So you have to pay for your own gas. When once you get on the job site on a wedding, you have to be there on time. You have to, let me see. And oh no, that's a con. Why the hell are I right there? I meant to put I meant to put cons. You have to seeing I don't even have any photographers in there, do I? Anybody on the live who are photographers? Nope. Yeah, no, 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 yeah. Videographers, editors, um, video game developers, DJs. Oh shit, DJs. There you go. So this is what I don't like either. So if you're a videographer, you have to let me finish this. You have to set up this goes with a company too. But this is why I don't like being the main photographer. I'm always like the secondary photographer or the secondary um videographer. You have to set up everything, set up like set up the mics with the DJ. With DJ. And to me that's pain in the ass. What's a pro for the company? I have no idea. They I said pros for the company. If a wedding company hires you, whereas you're just working for yourself, they pay for travel, they pay for the gas. Oh yeah, they hire editors. Cons for companies. What? You can't come up with your own price. That's a big one. Have to. Oh yeah, you have to be there mad early. Um, golly boy. Freelance. I prefer doing freelance because I can always come up with my own price and then tell them. I come up with my own package. This is my price for this much. But sometimes I don't care. So that's why I like working for companies also. So do I prefer working for companies rather than working for myself as a photographer, a wedding photographer? That's a yes and no. If I don't, sometimes I don't care. So this is gonna be a short list. Then I might end this shit within 2 seconds because I don't know what else. So freelance, just the money, make your own. You could make your own times. I don't care to edit. I don't care to edit videos or photos. So that's automatically a con for freelance. I don't care to set up. That's why I'm usually the secondary photographer. So if I work for the company, I let them do everything. They have an editor. Good. They hired the editor. I don't have to edit anything. All I have to do is send it out to the editor. Let him let them sort out the videos, the photos. Let them sort out the audios for everything. I don't have to do that. That's extra work. So that's a pro for the company, well, working for a company, and that's an automatic con to working for myself. Um, Let me see what else, because I didn't really write that much. Um, Damn, there's not much. It's not much. It's not much. Okay, so I don't know how it is working for yourself because I've mostly work weddings. Hold on. I mostly work weddings with other people. Oh, what up, Nate? Oh, that's Wizzy. Shit, fucking name dropping people. So when you work, so when you work for the company, they got you with for food. I don't know how it is if you work for yourself. Um, you probably have to get your own food. I don't know. But if you work for a wedding company, yeah, they always they pay for the DJs, they pay for, well, not pay, but they usually have food ready for the DJs, the you know, all the other vendors. So that's a pro for company. So food and well, not really drinks because you can't really drink like that unless it's like you're finished with the session. Food or snacks for vendors. What's a con for a company? Okay, a con you cannot. Oh, here's one. It actually ties in with a pro for freelance that I wrote before. So that is, damn, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. So the con, oh, con is, I'll just write you can't. Fuck it. I'll just shorten it. No price packet. So if you want to say, hey, um, actually ties in with you can't come up with your own price. Never mind. I already wrote it. Damn. A con is you can't drink. That's a con with both. Cause I think it was the third. It might have been the third or the fourth wedding I did with that company, and the lady told me you can't drink, and I forgot, and I actually drank, and I got in trouble for it. If I see you drinking again, I'm gonna have to take you off the list. I was like, yo. Okay, here's a con for a big con actually. So con for working for a company is it depends on the company. Not every wedding company. I want to make this clear. So they might not pay you. The company might not pay your ass, which have would actually happen to a lot of people that I know. Um, I would say a pro in general, but I'm gonna put this on freelance. No, should I put this in freelance or company? Okay, so a pro for working for a company is it could work for both. If you work for yourself or a company, it's great for your portfolio and your resume. So if it's a company, definitely, it's great for your resume. Where the hell to put this? Um, build your resume and your, yeah, this shit's all mess. Resume slash portfolio. So if you wanna, golly boy, I can't write for shit. So if let's say you can, if you want to, if you're looking for new jobs, and you do want to work for like a big wedding company, and you see their website or whatever, That's another thing too. So if it's a freelance, or I'll put this pros. So if you want to, if you're making a website, cool. I'll just making a website, and you want to just put wedding shots, wedding videos, wedding whatever, and that ties in with company too. So if you're looking for more wedding company, wedding jobs, wedding gigs, even if it's like you can even work 2 hours, like a 2 hour job as a wedding photographer, a 2 hour, 4 hour. Um, Most of the weddings I've done so far, they were like 8 to 10 hours, 11 hours. But I've seen some people that have done like 2 hour jobs in like around like closer to me. Um, like I said, build your resume and portfolio. That's a pro. That's Matt pros. So I don't know. It's not that much cons, but and it's like maybe like two cons for like if you're working for yourself, it's like maybe two or three cons that I can think of. I can't think of anything else. But I'm gonna sign off. It's been like 20 minutes. We're like 22 minutes in, and I haven't said a damn thing. But I'm about to sign off. Everybody logged off. Thanks for likes though. Thanks for signing in chat. Uh, Check me in the next live. I don't be doing lives like this anymore, but soon I'm gonna be doing um some new lives, like some new videos similar to this with a better board. I might have to go to Walmart next weekend and get like a big board so I can do some more projects. Real quick. So these are all the projects I'm doing so far. Video editing. So I got all kinds of like I got more than this. So far I've done one out of five weddings video editing. Then I've done a boat cruise video, and I got some other stuff. But that's it for tonight. It is 11:05 and I'm out. Signing out. Peace.